Welcome back everybody to Let's Play Shining Force 2. Now more comfortable than ever because I realized I don't need my keyboard anymore, so I don't need to be even remotely close to my computer anymore because I'm using a controller. So I just discarded the computer chair because I don't need it, and I brought in, because right next to the computer is the TV where I play console games on, so I brought the chair you usually use to play console games, like this one. It's called a Lazy Boy, you know? So I'm really comfortable. Also, if I fall asleep, I'm just too comfortable for my own good. And I could fall asleep because this battle is boring. I hate it. 10 tears. Look at that. Doesn't look really boring. Okay, maybe not. I'm gonna explain to you why it is boring. The beginning and the end are interesting. The beginning because you have 3 archers against you. Also, they have a path to you, because this is all hard terrain, you especially in the forest. They have a little path of tall grass. It slows them down just a little, but they still have a pretty good path, and then they also have a good range, so they can still kill you if they want to. You're dealing with hard terrain and the slowest characters way in the back, right? That's not cool. Doesn't help you. Also, there's a new enemy right here. It's called a Hellhound. I kept confusing them with the Cerberus back when we had Cerberus, which were the purple ones. These are the Hellhounds! They have attack! A lot of it! And they can do the fire breath like the Cerberus, except now it does double damage than what the Cerberus used to do, so just watch out. Yeah, just watch out, that's all I gotta say. This useless thing is still here. This is the last one in the game. The last one we killed was the first one. This is the last one. Yeah, already. There's a Mist Demon hiding over here. Just watch for him. He's usually... yeah, okay, I'm just gonna get into him just a little bit. So the beginning, that part here is somewhat interesting. And then, the end is interesting because of the boss. Just because of that. Look at that sword. You know what that sword is? That's a dark sword. You know what the dark sword is? Yeah, I'm turning around a little bit. The dark sword is the most powerful sword in the game, period. No, it's not the holy sword. It's the dark sword. The dark sword gives more attack and has a better power. What is its power? You can use it to cast D-Soul 2. It's the same as D-Soul 1 in terms of effect, but it has area of effect like Blaze 2. Do you remember what D-Soul does, though? Kaizen had it for like 2 levels, and then I promoted him to Sorcerer and he lost it. D-Soul has a chance to insta-kill you, so this is a boss that can cast in mass insta-kill you. It's interesting, isn't it? He also has over 100 HP, shows up as a green bar on his health. That would be 150 HP, no less, I believe. Yeah, the green bar goes to pretty much half his health, so it's probably 150. He also has one more particularity, which is why in the comments, because the comments of one of my videos, Monomer, now T, whatever, Monomer, was commenting saying Camila was pretty much the might hero and Zalbert the magic hero, making a kind of a Hero 6 parallel, because Hero 6 is that other Let's Play I'm doing, you know? And I told him, nah, these are maybe might and magic heroes, but they're not the ultimate of either sort. And this is the guy I named as the ultimate might hero, as far as the enemies you're gonna fight. Because of that other characteristic. What is it? He's heck of a lot... he has a heck of a lot of magic resistance. It doesn't show anywhere. But he has, trust me, he has high magic resistance. So your best weapon against him does not work quite as well. So you're gonna, typically you're gonna kill him way slower than you usually do, especially since this is all 30% terrain, so physical damage is gonna be at its lowest possible, and then magic damage is going to be at its lowest in the entire game, because even the final boss does not have this much magic resistance. I don't even think he has magic resistance. He does have giant HP pool, that's something else. Just saying, this guy is gonna take a little while to kill and can mass insta-kill you. So he doesn't abuse his sword. Usually, typically, he's gonna cast it once or maybe twice if you're unlucky per battle. Do keep Simplet way the hell away though, because insta-killing Simplet means you have to restart this giant battlefield of nothing happening between this part where you're gonna get shot to death and this part at the end where you're gonna get insta-killed to death. Then you have to restart all this, and it's boring. So this guy you fight alone up there. Let's go back to where I was. This guy you fight alone, and then you fight these guys. Oh, there's a new enemy here. It's the evil bishop. Evil bishop. It's a healer. There's nothing else to add. It's a healer with your aura. And then you're gonna fight those jokers over here, which are gonna charge at you, including another mist demon. Ugh. Mist demons. You still haven't seen Muddled 2 in action. I'm kind of proud of that. Then again, you're gonna want to see that eventually, but don't worry. Even if the mist demons don't get to cast it on me, there's another enemy in the game which gets Muddled 2 later, which I'm pretty sure is going to get at least one occasion to do it, because typically he always does, and it's, well, not typically, but he oftentimes catches me, and I hate it. And this is also another new enemy. It's a Minotaur with not even 100 attack. That's pretty piss poor, actually. More defense though, I think. More defense than the dogs, at least. And HP pretty alright. So it's an infantry. He looks ordinary, and he is even more than you think. The Atlas Axe is the ultimate mithril axe. How is that ordinary, you ask? Well, it kind of has the same power as the Heat Axe, except it's not Blaze 2, it's Blaze 3. Still weak though, so you can abuse that and completely ignore the fact that he has good attack. Not the best, 98 is not great, but you know, for all we know, this is not 120, it's 100 or 101, you know. For all we know, it's not that extraordinary. Also, there's a new infantry, still does not have 100 attack. This thing, we met 2 battles ago, it already had it. I hate Mist Demons for a good reason, you know. So let's start this battle already. I mean, it's gonna take long enough, and then there's a lot of story after this. Oh, there's a lot of story, and I won't do like last time and just cut halfway through it. You know why? Because there's gonna be a lot of story after the next battle as well, so it kind of balances out into 2 very long videos. And then the other videos after that, there's very little story. It's kind of weird how that happens, but what do you want? It's unbalanced. This game? Oh yeah, oh my god. No, so slow. Oh, my Freeze 4 is very slow. Wow, talking about Freeze 4, I looked it up in an FAQ, and that FAQ, aside from saying there is 2 Vigor Balls, and I didn't check where the second one was, I should have. I'm pretty sure it's a Master Monk place, but whatever. There's supposed to be 2 Vigor Balls anyways. I guess I'm gonna have to look it up again because I was lazy, I guess. Anyways, to go back to what I was saying, Freeze 4, I looked it up, and in that FAQ, which is not the most reliable one, it says Sheila starts with heal 3, which she does not. She starts with heal 2. So there's a few mistakes, but that FAQ basically stated that Freeze 4 does anywhere between 45 and 65 damage. So I was right, it can do 5 times the mana cost, but it doesn't always do it. Also, when I read that, what I actually read, and that was planned by the way, Simplet's a tank, he can take 1 shot, and the other Archer is way too far to do anything about it. So what I read when I read that was actually you do 45 to 55, the enemy does 55 to 65, because something I would like to mention is the first time, I knew very well the first time you meet heal 4, not heal 4 but freeze 4, and usually you barely have, a lot of your guys can just barely survive it, if they can survive it. Aside from the exceptions which get a heck of a lot of HP, which is Peter, Chester, and Simplet. Sarah's way over leveled, that's why she can survive it just fine. Usually she doesn't. I also remember very clearly that Claude only started being able to survive it at the very end of the game. If it was only 50 damage, he's already there, so Yeah, the enemies do 60 damage to you, okay? Just take my word for it. They do. Because it's impossible, and that's why I was completely confused last battle, because I know that Claude, in my the last time I went to the end of this game, I know that Claude only started barely surviving 1 or 2 HP, the freeze 4s, at the very end of the battle. Second to last battle, to be precise. So yeah, seeing him with 50, which is already a little more than what I just did with my freeze 4, was very confusing. Also, I need to kill this guy. He's way too close for comfort. Also, there's a lot of other guys coming, so I'd like to keep the numbers down as much as possible. Also, I have nothing else to add, so I don't have to say also again, but I felt like it, because let's be funny in some way. Although, I guess you wouldn't call that very funny, would you? I'd agree with you. I might have, should have used heal 4 there. Not 4, but 3. I don't know, I mean, she does not have to conserve mana quite as much because we have 2 healers now and we got plenty of mana, but I'm just being careful still. Freya cannot reach Simplet though, that's why I'm considering, yeah, maybe it would have been a good idea because that second healer that can, you know, complete the job won't be able to complete said job, so I'm a little bit nervous, especially since it is the also usually about this time I have Raging 2 with this guy, and I cast it on these guys at the beginning because, like I said, 2 interesting parts in this battle. This is the first one, and since in the second one, well, the boss is gonna resist him pretty well as far as magic goes, although that's not true. I'm gonna come back to that. That FAQ, I was looking at spells for some reason, and his spells, as I understand them, they do a little bit extra damage because they... Oh, why did I put him there? That's a problem with Slade, but I'm gonna come back to that. They do a little bit more damage because he ignores magic defense completely. That's what I learned. And yeah, by the way, I said, why did I put him there like I had done a mistake, because I actually had done a mistake. Slade's problem is that he is a glass cannon. He can do a lot of damage, but you can't just put him out front like this. Jeez, look at that, everything can attack him. He's dead, I'm telling you right now. Not even Freya can save him. Sarah could save him, but Sarah's far away. So too bad for him. Unless Simplet takes the shot, but at this difficulty they like to just take the free kills when they can. The computer does, anyways. So yeah, he's dead again. I might consider aggressing this time, because he's going to be way behind if he dies. I don't want to have to deal with that. Especially not next battle. Next battle I have no room to maneuver. I don't want to be worrying about levels. I usually am not worrying about levels as much come the next battle. Yeah. I'm not gonna get into the next battle until I get there. Goodbye, Slade. Dodge it! Dodge it! Dodge it! Damn it! Right. I might aggress and cut a little bit, because I'm gonna be doing some cutting anyways. Because of what comes right after this? No, I'm not gonna cut the battle. Of course not. Why would I cut the battle? That's probably the thing that most of you love the most. Is it? Admit it. Admit it. That's why I'm starting the video there. Although I know someone who absolutely loves my voice acting for some reason. I guess I'm funny. I'm sure he laughs at me. Yeah, no harm. Also, I'm in Muddle 2 range now. Better be careful. Also, I need to not run ahead like this. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. That's what I'm telling you. Look at that. All my support is way back here. And then Slade died because he ran way ahead. That's what I told you right at the start, and I did not... I wasn't careful enough, and I lost a guy. God damn it. At least it wasn't Simplet, but still. Oh, I'm an idiot. I can't aggress. I don't have the mana for it. I cast Bolt 2. Ah, yay. I'm happy. Well, you're happy too, because now you... You know what? The best way to restart this is to die. Let's not die. I don't want to lose half my money. I'd rather not anyways. What are you gonna use money for anyways? You'll see. I have one last use for money, aside from resurrecting people. I was thinking he'd go for Sarah, actually. Oh, Belched Flames. You're gonna see for yourself that I said true. It does more damage. Maybe not double. Apparently it's not double. But, it does do more damage, like a lot. Also, if you can kill these first, because I'm afraid of them more than the dogs, to be honest. To be perfectly honest. Also, Aura is gonna allow Freya to wow Aura 2. I forgot that existed. Yeah, let's not waste mana like this. Don't need to. I'm only healing one person and I'm using Aura because I'd like to stay out of range of as much danger as possible, if you see what I mean. Because he's in range of everything currently, I think. But I'm gonna throw people up there into the fray, and he's gonna be out of range again. Pretty sure both the archers can reach him, and then the dog obviously can reach him. Oh, okay. Yeah, this archer could not. It's the farthest one, though. Ow. 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 Just ow. And the two healers just played, so May's gonna have to just endure and not get closer. Because never mind. Oh my god, I'm getting murdered here. I can't even go back either. This battle is starting out terrible because I was not careful enough. Are you saying that? I'm sure you're seeing this. I said something, be careful because you're gonna get your mobility abused. I got my mobility abused still because I was not careful. You should listen to me and not just do exactly as I do. Also, I stayed in muddle range, I think. I need to get Sarah out of there at least, because if I lose Sarah, I'm just gonna die. Simply. Quite simply. Also, you are gonna stay there. See, he's not gonna get to anyone because there's Chester in the way. Sacrificing a really good character because it's not gonna sacrifice him. I don't think the Mist Demon's gonna kill him. Yeah. Who do I save first? I could just blast everything. I'm gonna save... I'm gonna save May. Don't ask me why May. I'm just gonna save her. That's all. I decided as much. And I'm sad. Oh, I did this terribly. I can't restart it, and whatever. This game's gonna be a little rocky. What can you do? Just fight through it. Alright, I need to kill stuff now. Before they kill me, I need to kill them. Come on, I could have used the heat axe there, would have done the kill, and then done some damage on the other guys. Would have been more useful than just that. And I'm lagging right now. I don't know what's happening. Come on, computer. Don't. Oh. I'm glad I saved May. Did you see that? He could have gone and killed May if he wanted to, but she was alive, so I guess he just stuck to his initial target, which was still very interesting as far as targets go. Alright, show me how good you are, Chester. Thank you. He can resist at least one more attack of this, so he's gonna be fine. Freeze 4 against someone who's weak. This is gonna kill him, because Hellhounds are weak to freeze. Did I forget to mention that? I think I did. Oh yeah. The true power of freeze. Killing stuff! Yes! It wastes experience killing in one shot an enemy. I've mentioned that before. I'm mentioning it again. I did just waste experience right there, but it's for a good cause. Also, Freeze 4, you're gonna tell me, hey, it does less damage than Kaizen. Kaizen's already doing that much damage, and he's gonna do even more once he learns Neptune 2. To which I tell you, sure, but then Freeze 4 1 has 3 range, and 2 has way less mana. His Dao 2, which I think is the spell that does as much as Freeze 4, I think. It's either that or Apollo 2. But okay, Dao 2 does more takes more mana already. It takes 15. And then Apollo 2 takes 17. And Neptune, I don't remember. 20? 21? I don't remember. A lot. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, Kaizen does more damage, but less range means he's more vulnerable because he gets closer to people, and he has to use way more mana. So, and Tyron, I think, is more mana efficient. Even though Kaizen has a lot more bang, he uses a lot more fuel. I'm sure you see what I mean, so, yeah, consider that. They're both really good in their own ways. I love Freeze, though, because it's cheap and it does a ton of damage. 12 mana at this point is cheap. It's gonna be even cheaper soon. You're gonna see. Trust me, you're gonna see. That and Aura are very cheap and very effective spells. I love both of them. In their own ways, because Aura heals and Freeze 4 kills, so I can love both of them equally, even though they... well, not even though, exactly because they do different things. I also love upper kicks of power. Also, by the way, when I said Dark Sword was the most powerful sword, I meant sword, huh? Don't hear anything else. There's more powerful than swords in the game. Just trust me on that. Okay. Well, this Mist Demon was pretty useless. Did not do much of anything, and Chester is amazing, by the way. At this point in the game, he's supposed to start looking amazing, and in my case, he had already begun a while ago, so... yeah, Chester's amazing. What can I do? I can appreciate his glory and take advantage of it. Oh yeah, I am going to take advantage of it. Oh, yeah. Oh man, I hope Red Baron goes well. If he kills me, I have to restart this whole thing. I really don't want to. My bed's calling to me already. I'm not even halfway done this goddamn battle. Like I'm telling you, now is the boring part of having to walk all the way over there.